breakfast, so I'm not too hungry, so this shouldn't be too torturous. And using this as a pointer, this green tinted selenite. It kind of looked like a little, like a log or a little wand. I'm actually calling it my kryptonite, my little shard of kryptonite, because it reminds me of kryptonite from the Superman movie when I was growing up. I loved seeing those parts of the movie when they'd be in those kryptonite cave or whatever. That's what this reminds me of. So we're just going to point with that, okay? So this is Bon Appetit, the grilling issue. Finger licking guide to ribs. This is the best side for any potluck. Frozen desserts that make you melt. And here's some delicious looking corn on the cob. I went to buy corn on the cob the other day, and they were the most tiniest little minuscule corns, cobs of corn. They were like half the size and width of a regular size corn on the cob, and I was like, no thanks, I'll pass on that for now. And I ended up buying 2 packs of frozen corn, and I prefer sweet white corn opposed to the yellow corn. Once I tried the sweet white, I never went back to the yellow because I grew up with the yellow, and as soon as I tried that white corn, it tasted so much different to me. Sweeter and just, I don't know, I just prefer it now. So, but this still looks delicious, and I'll still eat yellow corn, but I usually just buy the white corn. And corn on the cob, I cut the pointed end a little bit off, just run them under water, and I just put them in a 400-degree oven for like 30 minutes in their own husk, and they come out perfect every time. And then if you want, you can put those on the grill because they're already steamed through, and you can add to your toppings or just eat it straight like I do with just a little butter and salt. Okay, let's stop talking about corn. Okay, commercials that are not food related should not be in the magazine. That's just my opinion. Okay, so this is the August edition, and this is just kind of a little overview of what we're going to be looking at. My nail polish is chipped on both hands, so whatever. This hand is a little bit worse, but worse for the wear. But guess what? I don't care. You don't care. So I don't know what this is, but that looks like mushrooms. So it says, never mind. Okay, so this is a food-related advertisement. That's allowed, in my opinion. If there's cars, you have to drive to get your food. But this shouldn't be in there either. I think it's a food magazine, so it shouldn't be in here. What do you think? IKEA. Okay, here's the editor's letter. It looks like it's all about tomatoes. Look at those beauties. That one right there, that representation of that. And you know what's gone in the sub-cell, and so you know what's in that cell. I mean, you know what's in the sandwich, so I know what's in the cell. Yeah, she says she knows too. Is it ever okay to use the steering wheel as a napkin? Oh, jeez. Quality thread count. Here is icing on the cake. Look at that, so fun and pretty, isn't it? It says, this chocolate sheet cake became an instant staff favorite thanks to its fluffy, toasty, next level brown butter frosting. That looks tasty and so easy to make too. And if you want a delicious chocolate cake recipe, just look on the back of the Hershey's chocolate cocoa powder and make that cake, and then you can make some brown butter and just add that into a basic buttercream. And there you go. There you go. There's all the mystery is gone. You can add some fun sprinkles like this and put it on a beautiful area with all these beautiful decorations and make it look just like this for yourself if you like. Here is some Magnum ice cream. I've never had this before, have you? I've never tried it, but that makes it look so delicious. Crunchy and creamy caramel and some delicious vanilla ice cream. Double caramel. They're so expensive. Okay, here's their sun-drenched cherries, and earthy tangerines. This wine also has more energy than a Tokyo discotheque, making it perfect for a big open fire. Flavors like grilled whole sea bass. Ew. So yeah, I'm just not a drinker. I like to ingest my edibles for my pain and my brain. That's why I use it. If you use it as your medicine, what do you use it for? Or is it just recreation, perhaps? I consider it better than drinking. You know, you gotta be respectful. Just like with drinking as well. Who cooks for you? I'm pretty much the main cook, but my husband does make some things sometimes. So, he used to be the taco shell fryer, but that's sort of substitute around that and cooked them like that. And they looked real. So I never understood ribs. It's like chewing on bones. And so I don't know. I think they're gross because look at what they are. They're literally ribs. So yeah, I'm just not going to talk about those anymore. They're grossing me out. Sorry if you like them. Okay, so now we're going on to some more gross meat. But if you like it, you like it. Like my husband likes meat. I don't. Look at that giant ribs. Ew. Okay. Get potluck. Now, this is what I think looks delicious. Cheesy cornbread with tomatoes. I already got here this because I saw a little flash of it and I had to go investigate immediately. Let me just read this little bit. It says, is it possible to take home the grand prize at a potluck? Well, a couple of years ago, my answer would have been absolutely. I'd imagine we were on a competitive cooking show as I strutted in with my foil-covered platter, ready to see how my contribution would stack up against the rest of the party. Who will get the most compliments? Who will go home with untouched casserole? Find out on tonight's episode of Potluck. I may have been a tad dramatic back then, but these days I've realized that potlucks are all about the supporting roles rather than trying to be the star of the show. A true spirit of potlucks is collaboration. Each attendee deserves a chance to shine, and each recipe here does exactly that. From a delightfully crunchy cucumber Caesar salad sprinkled with Calabrian chili breadcrumbs to warm, cheesy cornbread adorned with cherry tomatoes. These side dishes are memorable without hogging the spotlight. So, okay. Eventually, I might have some cherry tomatoes from my garden. I just saw a million flowers on them, so hopefully at least half will turn to fruit. I saw one little tiny one that was forming, and I saw a flower on my cucumbers, so that's encouraging. We know my carrots are going well. So this says a true bacon take. This made for any gathering standout makes a strong argument in favor of savory cornbread as opposed to sweeter cake-like versions. Adding salty, creamy feta, means flavor runs deep, but a fresh cheese like goat, or firm cheese like cheddar works too. Okay, cheddar. Oh, and if you are on team sweet cornbread, you can add an extra 2 tablespoons sugar to the batter. I might just do 1. Oh, it has 2 in there already, so okay. So we've got some olive oil, some yellow cornmeal, some all-purpose flour, some sugar, some baking powder, some salt, some pepper, some eggs, some sour cream, and some feta, or rather, you could do mozzarella and cheddar, maybe, and an 8-ounce mixed heirloom cherry tomatoes, halved and flaky sea salt. Oh my gosh, it looks so delicious to me. I can't even take it. Let's see. I know my voice has changed sometimes as I'm talking, and you'll just get used to it as you get to know me better. Place a rack in the middle of the oven, 400 degrees. Brush it with oil. 35 to 40 minutes of torture to wait for it. Then you gotta wait for it to cool. Oh my god. 2 days ahead. This probably tastes way better than. Okay, let's go. And this is cucumber Caesar with spicy breadcrumbs. That looks delicious. A lemon pasta salad with crisped capers. I don't like capers very much, but I like the looks of that. Oh, what is this? seared halloumi, cheese, and nectarine salad. Look at that sear on that cheese, people. That is some good stuff right there. And some red onions. I like that. They're probably pickled. Some radishes. I see some mint. I don't know about that. I'm not really into the mint with my savory too much. It's a little potent. And those nectarines. Looks delicious. Look at that. I already dogged it because I saw it. And I was like, I better do that so I don't forget. And blistered corn and scallion salad. I love corn and tomatoes combined. That is delicious. This is shot style potato salad. So inspired by papri chop, a sweet, salty Indian snack made with potatoes, chickpeas, and crispy crackers known as papri. This potato salad riffs on that classic but goes its own direction by using pita chips instead of papri for crunch. A creamy chaat masala spiced yogurt balanced with honey and lemon juice coats the baby potatoes and pita, adding just the right amount of brightness and funk. Oh, so exotic. I'm just kidding. It's so delicious looking. Look at that. Okay. Punch it up. It says punch it up. So it's just saying, you know, brighten up your salads and your food. Get crazy, get bright, stop eating bland. So this is a spiced chicken burger. This is Bandia. Quick pickled onions, broccoli. Chocolate espresso ice pop, strawberry ice cream pie, and more freezer treats. Look at that. Coffee or chocolate or both. And look at her beautiful nail polish. On me, it would look like it. I like that. I don't like yellow, just doesn't look good on me. Look at that. I always wish my skin was darker. But I'm see-through. You can see my bones and my veins and my cells. So yeah, chocolate ice pops. Let's see what else. Extremely chilled desserts. Strawberry and pretzel ice cream pie. A celebration of the strawberry in all its glorious forms. Doctored up jam on a salty pretzel crust. Store-bought ice cream, and we think Haagen-Dazs is the best in a temple of fresh fruit finish. That looks pretty good. Oh, root beer float grenade. Oh. Look at that pie. Look at that strawberry pretzel pie. Ice cream pie. That looks very delicious to me. What about you? Oh. Go your own way. You want a creamy dessert without the fuss of busting out an ice cream maker? Semi-Freda was the move. With a fluffy frozen mousse-like texture, the Italian treat usually contains eggs. The version comes together more like a simple no-churn ice cream with yogurt or labyrinth and tangy base, and no egg cooking required. Folding in whipped cream. Keeps it light, scoopable, super flexible. Replace the mango and sumac with ingredients below, or if what? Good to you. Oh, so what is it? It's just yogurt. So it's some mango, some sugar, some lemon juice, condensed milk, some whole milk Greek yogurt, heavy cream. Yeah. Interesting. Look at that. Ginger, lime, no-bake cheesecake bars. Oh my gosh, look at that. Creamy, dreamy, and delightful summertime treat. Dark chocolate espresso ice pops. Yum. I like that. Let's see. Okay, now what do we got here? Top 12 wines. Never mind. Boring. Unless you like. Okay, I don't care. Mentos over everything. You'll love them. Sun-kissed fruit bursting with sweet tart flavor, juice running giddily down your arms. Is there anything more thrilling than a bite of perfectly ripe mango? So delicious. What do you think not? How to select, slice, and season a mango. Tahini. Please, tahini. Just put tahini on it. See? Just like that. If you don't try tahini on your mango, or this is good yogurt, or whipped cream, or condensed milk, or a little salt, a little honey, a little coconut. All good. And how to tell if they're ripe, you just gently give a little dent. Should be deeply fragrant. Yes. You can cut it like that. You don't have to. Amy Schumer. YouTube. Cocoa burn over an open fire. And oh my goodness. My legs are exposed. Oh, let me get myself presentable. Okay, there we go. I wasn't naked. See, I'm not naked. TV stand, new. Yeah. Okay, so that is all for our Bon Appetit issue. I hope that you like to have a little bite. I know you're hungry now. Here you go. Let's scoop some up, and we'll just use this instead of my fingers. Surprise, more sanitary. There you go. Some bites. Okay, you can just chew that up while I talk to you. Okay, I'm just gonna say goodbye, and thank you for looking at this magazine with me. It was fun hanging out, you know, just two friends hanging out, looking through a magazine, chatting, casual, you know, just two people that care about the world and all the people in the world, and we just like to send love and positivity out because it's so nice to do that, and you know, why wouldn't you want to do that? I don't know. So us two lovely people are gonna go now and have a little snack. Okay, so let's go get a snack and have a little rest, a little break from our chores, and then go right back to them. Okay, all right, we gotta get stuff done. Okay, goodbye.